You should just permanently put my shit on. Mine should permanently be on. It's not for kids. Even though I probably be giving some good game that some kids probably could take, but I be talking crazy. It's 2026. My teeth yellow. And because I don't brush them. Because I smoke too much cake and drink too much coffee. As soon as I get my paper right, I'm going to get the rest of them hoes gold. No, but it's 2026. What we going to do different? Everybody always say they're going to do something different and shit. This year, I'm going to do this. And then they just be doing the same shit they was doing the last year. And then why do everybody wait till the new year to try to make some type of change or something? I don't have to wait to no date somebody gave me or nothing like that. I'm gonna wait for somebody to date. Okay. That's why I don't celebrate Christmas or none of that. I don't have to wait on no certain day to buy my kids some shit. You know what I'm saying? I can just buy some shit when I want to buy some shit or they want some shit. I ain't gotta wait till the white boy tell me to buy him some shit. I don't celebrate none of that shit. Because I feel like we should be rebelling on damn near all of this shit. That's how I feel. I feel like we should rebel wherever we can. Whatever rebellion, whatever little small rebellion that we can do, I think we should do it. Because these people owe us money. Reparations is not some handout or nothing like that. That's money owed. That's a bill. The U.S. has a bill, just like they owe China and they owe all these other countries and all that. And even the ones they don't owe, they send money to. We are owed. We've been displaced. Y'all displaced. Y'all came here and displaced us. A lot of us are natives. A lot of us are native to this land. It's a mixture. It has to be. That's the only way it makes sense. It doesn't make sense. Y'all just listen to whatever these people tell you. You gotta think. Listen to what they tell you and then think about it. See if it makes sense. It doesn't make sense that all people came from two people. That's a Bible. You gotta believe the Bible to believe that. all people came from two people. And then from those two people, it made the whole. If that was true, wouldn't the whole world be kind of like autistic, like because from what I understand, if family members mix breed like that, it start having the kids and whatever start having complications. So wouldn't the whole human race be just messed up, or having these different complications and all that? I mean, just so many holes you can poke in that. I don't think I don't think people came from two people. I don't believe that concept. I don't believe any living thing came from just two, like a wolf. I don't think the wolf breed started from two wolves. I don't think that's how it worked. I mean, I don't know exactly how it worked. I don't know. I'm willing to say I don't know. But it don't make sense what they saying. That's what I'm saying. It don't make what they saying how it started don't make sense. Two people started the whole human race. That don't make no sense. So the slave thing, millions of people coming over on boats, that don't make no sense. What make more sense is there's people already here, just like every other place on the planet. There's already people. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing. How would whatever they wrote in the books, how would they know who was here? They have no way of knowing who was here on the land. They don't know. How would you know that? If you come over, okay, let's say this is fucking 18, whatever the fuck, 17, whatever the fuck. I come here, I'm on a boat. You know, I don't have any fucking GPS. I don't have a drone. I don't have a fucking radar. I don't have anything. I hit land. I go settle on this land, right? The United States, the Americas, is massive. I don't know exactly how big it is. Ask Siri. Siri. Hey Siri, how big is the United States in miles?
Here's an answer from HowStuffWorks.com.
The United States covers 3.8 million square miles. 3.8 million square miles. No, you good.
Thanks.
I'm a colonial dude. At best, as far as technology, at best, I might have a fucking compass. I think they had compasses back then. I might have a compass. That's what I'm working with. I don't have a drone. I can't send out. I don't have a satellite. I don't have I don't even have enough people for us to try to research this fucking 3.8 million square miles. I don't have the technology to do it. The manpower, the money, the resources, nothing. How do I know who's here on this land? I'm just taking a guess. I'm just winging it with the people that I see in my immediate, in my area, with the people that I'm fucking invading and all that. I'm going off of that. There's 380 more million miles left. You see what I'm saying? More square miles left. How do I know as some fucking colonial goofy? How do I know who is on this land? And when I start enslaving motherfuckers, because I look at them and I see the color of their skin, how do I know some of them ain't natives? I may have brought a few of them over there with me. I may have brought a few boats. It's not possible to bring millions. There was a guy, I gotta find that guy's video. I forgot his name. There was a guy who, he broke it down. He did the math. He did the math on bringing that many slaves here. And it was not even possible. It wasn't even possible according to the resources, according to how many boats you would have to have, according to how many trips you would have to take, according to how many months the trips would have took, according to how much food each boat could hold. He did the math on the whole shit. And when he did the math, it did not add the fuck up. So maybe they brought a few black people here. A few black people from Africa with them. But no, it doesn't make sense for there not to be natives here. If there was natives here, guess who they would be? They would be black people. Hispanics, they the natives. The Hispanic people, they are the natives of this land too. They are black people. They just don't claim it. You know what I'm saying? All the natives, the people that y'all calling Indians, all them are black people. All them people would have got enslaved. You know what I'm saying? If they would have got caught running around and shit, they would have got enslaved. I just don't buy it. To me, it's got to make sense. And to me, it make more sense that there were people already here. That doesn't make sense that this was just a big, dry, barren wasteland. There wasn't no people. And that don't even make no sense. So if we're the first people, if our people are thousands and thousands of years older than these Caucasians, how when the Caucasians come to this land, we ain't already there? But we've been here thousands of years. That don't make no sense. See, y'all got to think about the shit. And it got to make sense. Don't just let people tell you any goddamn thing. Just because it sound, they'll make it sound intellectual and all that. Just because it sound intellectual and all this type of shit, that don't mean it's the truth. It got to make sense. It's just like when somebody come telling you something in your face and you listening to them. Don't what they telling you got to make sense? If it don't make sense, you going to be like, well, what the fuck is you even talking about? You know what I'm saying? You going to question what they talking about. It's the same thing with all this shit that they teach you. Same thing. You got to question that shit. And when you question the whole slave, native, you question that whole thing, it has so many holes poked in it. It don't add up. Some ain't adding up. Some ain't adding up. And the missing piece is the natives. The native black, they was black. Them is native, they not Indians. The white boy called them Indians because the white boy was looking at the Indians and they were sitting Indian style. So that's why they and they remember how the Indians from India would sit Indian style. So that's why the white boys start calling the natives here Indians. They not Indians. They not Indians. That's an Indian is somebody from India. Those are native blacks. That's why they look different. That's why they have a different phenotype too. The people that's Indian, you can tell when the black people have Indian mixed with them. You can tell. Native. I'm calling them Indian too by mistake. You can tell when they have a black person has native, black, and you can tell it's a mix. A lot of us are a mixed breed of the native and the African. Because the Africans that they brought here, they got enslaved too. So we mixing with the Africans. So we're a mixed breed. So a lot of us are African too. African, native, all that. We all over the planet. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It only makes sense that if we here thousands of years before every other version of human was came into existence, we already been here thousands of years. That don't make sense for us to not have to be all over the place. And I'm not saying, because a lot of people be saying, well, uh, uh, we migrated from Africa. No, I don't believe that. I don't believe all the people migrate. I don't believe all the people started in one place and then migrated around the world. I don't believe that theory. That's a biblical theory. I don't believe the Bible. I don't believe the Bible is facts. I believe the Bible is what even meant to be facts. It's a book of parables. It's a book to make you think. You know what I'm saying? It make everybody think. It do what it's supposed to do. It make everybody think, make everybody have conversations. Whether you believe it or not, whether you believe in the Bible or not, if you read it, it's going to make you have conversations about it. You know what I'm saying? So it is a powerful book. I give it that. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to it's going to make you talk about it to other people. And it's been a thing for hundreds and hundreds of years. So I get it, but I don't take it as fact. I don't take that as this is the fact. If that's fact, okay. If the Bible is fact, show me a talking snake. Somebody right now go video. You'll get rich too. Nah, they gonna think it's AI. You go find a talking snake and video that shit. Video it and send me the video. We're gonna break it down on my channel. Send me the video. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna find no talking snake. That's why. That sounds stupid, don't it? Okay. Somebody split the sea in half. Do all the stuff. Let me see. Okay, if that's fact, if all that is history and fact, because history just means that's what happened yesterday. Whatever happened yesterday, that shit can happen again today. You see what I'm saying? History is just when somebody says history, they just talking about what happened yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So if whatever happened yesterday, that's the same shit that can happen today. Okay, so somebody take a fucking loaf of bread and a fish and feed 1 billion motherfuckers. Please, I want to see all this shit. Crank it off. I want to see the burning bush. Show me some shit. You know what I'm saying? If the Bible is facts and all that, Show me in fact world, which is reality. Reality is facts world. So show me in real facts world, not AI, none of this shit. Show me in real facts world where any of this shit happens that happened in the Bible. Show me. If you can show me any of that shit, I might fuck with the shit. I don't buy it. I feel like I don't buy. I feel like somebody pulling my leg and shit. That's how I feel about that whole Bible concept. And what's so bad? I don't even think it's the Bible's fault. I don't think the Bible was intended to be used like it's being used as some weapon and fucking all like that and all that. I think the Bible was meant to be a book, just like any book, any type. I was having Jay Wallace. It's like any book. Like if you go buy a book at the store, a cookbook, you go buy a cookbook, it's gonna show you how to cook. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna give you recipes, this and the third. I guess that ain't a good comparison because a cookbook is factual. Because a cookbook actually has more validity than the Bible. That's deep when you think about it. A cookbook has more validity than the Bible. That's deep. I just fucked myself up with that. Damn, that's deep as fuck. You gotta think about that. Because a cookbook, the math is mathing. A cookbook, the mathing like a motherfucker. If you take some chicken, you put this amount of whoop-de-whoop on it, you cook it for this amount of time, this, that, and the third, that shit gonna add up to be some good-ass shit. If you do it just right, like it said on the recipe. The Bible ain't gonna add up like it don't, the math ain't mathing. So that means that the recipe book got more validity than the Bible, nigga. Oh, I just discovered some shit. I just discovered some shit on you niggas. Cookbooks, maybe not all cookbooks, because if you got a cookbook from somebody that don't know how to cook, that motherfucker probably ain't got that much validity. It's gotta be a good cookbook. We'll put it like that. A good cookbook got more validity than the Bible, nigga. Can I be a mod? I don't even know. I gotta figure this shit out first. I don't even know what that is for real. I know what it is when I be watching other people YouTube. So I kind of know what it is, but I kind of don't. You know what I'm saying? Well, once I figure it out, here, yeah, shit. Let me figure this shit out first, though. I think, I think the mod. What do they all do? Just like what? Kick motherfuckers off and shit. I don't want nobody kicked off. I like when people be talking shit. You know what I'm saying? That make the shit crunk. When somebody be talking shit, they give you something to say. That's like I'm not a comedian, but that's how the comedians work too. If somebody say some crazy shit, they work off what they said. That's that become part of the stream. I'm gonna do that. But I don't give a fuck. You can say whatever you want to say. I don't give a damn. If they hating, shit. Haters gonna hate. You need haters. Shit, that's part of the chess game. When you playing chess, there's an opposing side. Everybody ain't always on your side and shit. You gonna have motherfuckers opposing you. That's a part of life. Where there's love, there's gonna be hate. That's uh that's a part of life. So hell no, we gonna accept the haters. We're gonna accept the love. We neutral. We're gonna accept the love and the hate. Bring it on. Bring on the love and the hate. We want both of them. Happy New Year to everybody. I don't necessarily celebrate that either because I don't know if that's the real date and all this type of shit. But however you look at it, it's still a day to reflect on, what you did in that year, your accomplishments, your failures. Cause like I was just saying, it ain't about always it's up and down. Life is it's about both sides of the fence. It ain't always gonna be good. It ain't always gonna be bad. Motherfuckers gonna hate. Motherfuckers gonna love. Really take all of it with a grain of salt. Take the hate and the love with a grain of salt, because the love might be fake hate. The love, hate come in all kind of shapes inside. Hater come looking like love and shit. You know what I'm saying? You'll get hate confused. You fuck around and that's why I take it. That's why I'm neutral, because sometimes love will be hate. You be thinking you getting some love and it really be hate though, on the low. You know what I'm saying? And then the hate sometimes be love. Nigga be hating on you, but really just admire you or something. So sometimes the hate really is, this whole shit is like reversed or something. It's weird. This whole cipher that we living in, this earth life cipher, everything is like reversed. What's good is bad, what's bad is good. Nah, shit, hell yeah, shit. I want to stream like, I want to stream like Speed. Speed, I think he probably streaming now. Let me see. He might be streaming. I think he is streaming now. Speed just stream all goddamn day. And just be all in Africa and fucking Europe and fucking all over the place. Hey, them young men putting it on for black people. Speed, Casa, Nod, all these type of guys. And a lot of them other guys too. DDG. They be trying to call the homie doo-doo garbage. I hate when they say that about the homie. Throw out some doo-doo garbage. I listen to his music, it's not doo-doo garbage. His music is not doo-doo garbage. Y'all trying to hot side on that man. But he a pillar in this streaming shit. Y'all gotta give him his props. Whether y'all like his music or not. DDG, Casa, Nas, a bunch of these guys, man. E Kane. E Kane on TikTok. She putting out numbers. A lot of black people is shining on this shit. I love this shit. I love to see this shit. Cause I'm older, so I seen this whole thing manifest. This whole online, I seen it come from back in the MySpace days. You know what I'm saying? I seen it grow. I seen it grow into what it is. I seen when they first started the internet. When they first started the internet, and everybody was just buying .com. It was like a .com rush, kind of like the Bitcoin. It was almost like the Bitcoin thing when the cryptocurrency first hit the scene, and everybody was buying in. Everybody was getting messed out their money because people was making fake coins, all this type of stuff. That's how it was when the internet first hit. It was like this big rush, like a gold rush. Everybody was buying all the different .com names, this, that, and the third for the companies, and this, that, and the third. It was a big thing. So I seen it. I done sit here and watched it go from being nothing to where we didn't have no internet. It wasn't even a thing. Well, we had it in the army. We had the internet in the army before it was even a thing, really out here in the civilian world. But out here in the civilian world, they had it. Once they got it though, I've seen it go all the way from nothing, like to what it is now, to where you can have all these different social media platforms, all this different shit going on, all this money being exchanged over the web, all this different stuff. I remember when none of that was a thing. You had to pay with money. It was cash. You wouldn't even know. Was it even credit? I don't even think it was no credit cards back then. It might have been. I don't know. When I was a kid, I don't know if my mom and them had credit cards and all that. Or they was just straight cash. Because I remember when the food stamps was paper. I remember when the food stamps was paper. We used to go to the store with my cousin and my auntie and them or whatever. And they had some food stamps, but they had actual like food stamps, like paper food stamps. They used to give us some sometimes. Like, here goes some food stamps, go get y'all some snacks or something. You know what I'm saying? It was like actual paper. So I remember coming from that to where it wasn't even no exchange over the web like that. You know what I'm saying? The TVs, when we had TVs, it had like only a few stations and shit. So I remember it coming from that all the way. I done witnessed it go all the way from that all the way to what it is now. And it's like, it blow your mind sometimes when you just think of it like that. And when you just think back on, when you rewind and just think back on every little era. Okay, I remember this little era. I remember that little era. You know, like the prime code phone era. That's when the phones first, you know what I'm saying? Phones was already a thing. They was big and clunky and all that. When prime code came out, prime code brought like the little small phone to the scene. And it said now, and they bought it to where it was cheap enough where everybody could get a phone. They made it to where it was like, it was a good price. Primeco brought it out to where it was a good price. So now everybody started getting a phone. Everybody got a phone. First, everybody just had pagers. I remember when everybody just had beepers. We all had our little beeper and all that. It was a payphone. Payphones was everywhere. You can't hardly find no payphone now. But back then, payphones was everywhere. So you'll get your little beat. You'll get a beep. Zzz, your shit is a buzz. You had that hoe and vibrate. Zzz, zzz. Them hoes loud, aggressive. Them hoes used to vibrate aggressively. You know what I'm saying? You know shit was it? You had to show everybody. You had to hold your beeper up. You could never be, secretive with your beeper because beepers was a thing. So your beeper was like a part of you. However your shit look. I used to get my shit. I used to get the clear coat beeper with the clear thing. You know what I'm saying? So you had to hold it up so everybody could see it. That was like how you showed out back then. Your beeper, how your beeper looked. You know, for real, everybody like they case on the girls that had like a little fresh look, like some little roses or something on their beeper case. Everybody, it was like now everybody got cases on their phones and stuff. But everybody had their beeper all fixed up, so when you got a beep, you had to hold it up so everybody could see it and shit. Yeah, let me check my beeper right fast. Stop at the pay. Hey, homie, stop at the payphone right there. All right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, your beeper. I done seen this shit come from the beeper to what it is now. Now, you could contact a motherfucker in Germany. You can contact a motherfucker in Germany and fucking anywhere in the world now by just a click of a button. Just doot. And you in contact with somebody in fucking Europe, France, or somewhere. You can do business with anybody all around the world. You know, it's all kind of shit going on. I don't know if all that shit is a blessing or a curse. I be thinking that sometimes too, though. Like all this technology and all that. It's like we think we winning with it. It feel like a win. But I don't know. The animals, they don't seem like they have a lot of the problems that we have. You know what I'm saying? Like the animals, they don't have all this technology and all that. They ain't fucking watching TV and all this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So maybe they had it fit. Maybe we the ones that ain't doing it right. I be thinking about that sometimes. Like, damn, we swear we just the better, we the better species or whatever. Like we smarter, and we the better. We know we done got this shit figured out and all this type of shit. We swear we that, but I don't know. The animals seem like they ain't paying rent. They ain't fucking. You know what I'm saying? They just living life. They just eating off the earth and living off the earth and roaming the earth, and that's how they living. The ones that's free, the ones we ain't captured and all that, but I'm saying the ones that's free, they just living off the land. They not going to work. They not, you know what I'm saying? They just roaming the earth, a free day animal, free to roam the earth. They not under some system that, was other animals could go grab them and lock them up in a cage. They don't have no jail system. You know what I'm saying? Like birds don't have a jail system for other birds. Like if other bird fuck up or something, they can't go capture them and put them in a cell and shit. They don't have that. We got that. We got a lot of fucked up shit. Us as humans, we ain't all the best animal and all that. We think we the best animal. Oh, we the best animal. All the other animals ain't shit. We can just kill them, eat them, do them out any kind of way. We the best. But you know what? The Bible got these people thinking that too, though. The Bible got a lot of these people thinking that we are better than animals or something. I don't think that. I don't think I'm better than a dog I think of me and the dog is on the same plane. I'm a living thing. He or she a living thing. You see what I'm saying? That's how I look at life. I look at all living things on an equal plane. Because here's the thing. We don't actually know what happens when we die or what any of this stuff. We don't really know that stuff for real. We don't know. So how are we looking at our life? Why is my life more important than the ant? His life. He alive too? Why is my life more important than his life? It's not. His life is just more important than mine. His lifespan may only be a day or two or whatever their lifespan is, but that's his life. That's his existence. That's his reality. That's his purpose. That's his world. Who am I to discount it? You see what I'm saying? Who am I? I got my existence, my world, my reality, my life. It may be different than an ant or a butterfly, or whatever the fuck, but who said just because some book told me to make mine more valuable? Some book told me to make my life more valuable than the butterflies. I don't get that. No, when I look at a dog will look dead at you in your motherfucking eyes. And when that dog look in your eyes, that dog is real. That's a real living thing. That ain't no motherfucking robot or nothing or no AI or nothing. That's a living thing, just like you. He verifying that you a living thing. Y'all both doing that at the same time. He looking at you, you looking at him. Y'all both verifying. Hey, at least we got one thing in common. We both living things. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at life. Like, we not more important than the next motherfucker, the next animal, the next insect, the next this, the next even the plants, the trees. That's a living thing. The tree probably, if we want to put a value on things, if we just got a values, if we got to, matrix, put everything in the matrix and put some type of value on it and shit like that, the tree probably got more value than the human if we gonna look at it like that. The tree a lot of the trees, if we don't chop them down, they'll be here way longer than a human. The tree gonna give more to the community. He giving more oxygen. He's doing more for the community than the human. The human, he fucking the shit up. The tree, he helping the community. He cleaning the oxygen and shit, cleaning the air out and shit. He done been here for 100 years cleaning the air out. Tell me a tree that done been here 100 years cleaning the air ain't more important than a human coming here fucking shitting on the planet. You know what I'm saying? The tree really, he damn near got more value. But we'll look at a tree like it ain't shit. Oh, that ain't shit. Chop it down, make a house out of it. Chop it down and make a toothpick. I need one toothpick. Chop that tree down and make me a toothpick now, servants. You know what I'm saying? That's how we look at life. We look at everything like it ain't shit, and we just the king shit, the humans. And then even the humans, some of the humans, we think we better than the other humans. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It's like a weird thing we got going on. Life is life. I don't give a damn what it is. If it's alive, it got some reason to be alive, because we don't even know why we alive. We don't know. We always wondering that. Why the fuck are we? I hear people say that all the time. Why are we here? What is this? What are we doing? Well, what is it? It's the same thing with the fucking plant or the butterfly or the bee or whatever the fuck. The tiger, the lion, it's the same thing. They have a purpose. We don't know our purpose, but we just going along with life. They don't know they don't know why they're here either. They just going along with the shit. So why are we more important than them when they doing the same shit we doing? A dog, a lion, a tiger, a bear is doing the same shit a human doing. Just going along with this path here. It was sent here as this animal with claws. It know it like eating meat. It has to eat to survive. It know it's gotta hunt. It's gotta go catch a deer every now and then, or catch this or catch that every now and then. It's big for a reason. It know all of that. It's just going along with it. It's going along with the program that it was given. But we're not more important than the bear. Why is my life more important than the bear's life? His life important too. He doing his thing. He his thing is to be ferocious and fucking kill some shit and eat it. And fucking have kids, protect them so they can grow up and kill shit and eat it. You know what I'm saying? That's their purpose. That's what they doing with their life. You see what I'm saying? Humans, we doing what we doing with our life. But why is ours more important than theirs? They're a living thing too. That's what I'm saying. That's how I look at shit. You can't, we not more important than the next motherfucker. It's well, no matter what it is. Ant, plant, duck, kangaroo, giraffe, whatever's alive. That's a book that told you had a soul and you was just way more important than everything. That was another man that told you that. That wasn't the earth and the site, this earth cipher that we live in, it didn't tell you that. It told you that all these living things are important. Like the bees. The bees get the pollen from the plants and they take the pollen around and they, you know, all this stuff, living things, the trees, they circulate the oxygen. The, the spiders, they hunt the mosquitoes to make, take down the mosquito population. All this stuff works together and it's in secrets. So it's like, why is your cog in the wheel as a human? Okay, let's say this is a machine and you're a cog in the wheel as a human. Why is your cog more important than the fucking bee's cog? His cog got purpose like your cog got purpose. You see what I'm saying? That's how I look at life. That's why people say, well, you don't believe in the God concept. How do you probably treat people like they ain't shit. You probably don't have no morals. No, that's why I get my morals from this concept that I derive myself. I don't have to follow no religion or nothing like that. I study all the religions, all the stuff people be telling me about the religions, all the stuff I read about the religions. I take it all in. I come up with the conclusion that all living things are important. Because this cipher that we live in is a cipher of life. That's what we celebrate, life. Life is like one of the most important things that all of us could agree on that. Rich, poor, fat, skinny, black, white, orange, pink. We can all damn near agree that life is probably damn the most important thing in this whole cipher. So if life is the most important thing, why is everything's life not the most important thing? You see what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Maybe I'm tripping. That's how I look at life. I look at it like that. That's why I don't kill a bug. I don't for nothing. If it attack me, yeah, it's on. Now it's savage now. You know what I'm saying? You done put it on some savage shit. Now I'm an animal too. So now I'm an animal. And you attacking me, I gotta go animal on your ass. So, but a bug, I don't just randomly kill. Like if I see a spider or something right there, I'm not just gonna kill it just because it's right there. It ain't doing nothing to me, it's just existing in his life. Now if he try to attack me, jump toward me or something like that, then it's on. Or if he got that look in his eye like he finna jump to it or something, if he on battle mode, yeah, that's different. But I'm not gonna just randomly kill no insect or nothing because why am I interrupting their life process? For what? That's them. Why I'm not gonna let them do their thing? Whatever they think, they might not like my thing. Okay, I don't like how roaches do their thing. Now I kill a roach though. Okay, now let me stop talking this life shit because when it comes to roaches, you know what I'm saying? A roach, that's different. Your ass is grass. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to declare war or nothing. I feel like a roach just being in your shit, he done declare war because he trying to eat your food. You trying to take my resources. You know what I'm saying? So you done declared war just showing your face in my shit. You know what I'm saying? So nah, a roach could get it. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna sit there and lie. A roach could get it. Because a roach, he invading already. He already invaded. He done declared war already. You know what I'm saying? The roach, that's funny, the roach done declared war already. Damn. I'm trying to be like Speed and just stream all the goddamn time. Speed got that guap though. Speed, shit. if you got money like that, you got shit. You can just do that all day, every day. But he didn't start out with no money. He said he built that shit from the dirt. That's tight as fuck though. That's tight how you can even do that. How you can you can have nothing one day with just your phone or whatever, and come up with some concept or something, or come up with something or something, or just do something consistently or whatever it is, and just boom, you got this viral thing going on. That shit is cool as shit. How that's even a thing. Like humans, we a cold ass animal though. We're a cold ass animal. You know what I'm saying? The way we think and use our head, we on some more shit with it. You know what I'm saying? How we done calculate, how we done send shit to space and all that, and we do some shit. But I still don't think that puts us above any other living thing though. I think that's just our thing. Is we smart. We fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like that's like a bear. His thing to protect himself. He's strong, big. He got claws. He's got fangs. That's his thing to protect himself. The humans, our thing to protect ourselves is we smart as fuck. We can fight a little, but that only save us against other humans. Against other animals, our fighting ain't gonna do a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? So our brain is our thing. We think. You know what I'm saying? But we know that we are animals. I hate when people say we're not animals. I'm not no animal. Yeah, you are. You're the human. The name of our species is human. You're an animal. You have the same. A dog got a heart and lungs, a spinal cord, all that got the same shit you got going on. A brain. Excuse me. Emotions. Dogs have emotions. You can tell when they sad. You can tell when they happy. You can tell when they mad. You can tell when they annoyed. They got emotions and all that shit too. Animals got emotions. They say elephants remember shit. They say elephants, if you fuck with them out in the wild, they'll come back. They done did it. I think it happened here lately on the cool. I think it was a report of shit happening here lately. But elephants, if you do something to them, like let's say you kill one of the elephants in they group or whatever, they'll circle back. They'll go run off from you at the time, just get away or something, but they'll circle back or they remember that shit. They'll circle back on you and find the hunter and come back and hunt his ass. They say elephants are smart and they remember shit. So every animal got its own little defense mechanism. That's what I'm saying. Ours is ours is our intellect. You know what I'm saying? That's our defense mechanism. It's our intellect against the other animals. That's why we done created all this stuff, and that's why we been caging the animals and putting them in the zoo and all that. Because we think we smart and we think we better than all them. All the animals in the zoo, we think we better than them and shit. Oh, I just put them in a cage right here so I can come look at them whenever I want to. That's fucked up when you think about it. That's why I stopped going to the zoo. I started thinking it was fucked up. I was like, hold up. I'm up here viewing these people. Yeah, I was like, damn, these like living things and shit. They probably tripping on this shit. Like, hold up, why are these people? I guess they was raised into it though. So that's probably all they know. So to them, if they get let out in the wild, they ain't gonna know what the fuck to do half of them. Cause they just been raised in that scenario like that. You know what I'm saying? But if you take a wild lion or something, a wild tiger or something, and just put it off into the zoo, just capture it and put it off into the zoo, man, that lion ain't gonna know what the fuck going on. He gonna know what the fuck is this shit. He gonna figure a way to get out. That's probably why they gotta train him into that, because the wild lion gonna figure out a way to jump up out that bitch. He gonna figure something out. He gonna climb something, do something. He gonna figure a way up out there. Nah, but I had stopped going to the zoo. I had stopped fucking with the zoo for real because I started feeling away. I started feeling like, how would I feel if I was locked up in a cage and then some motherfuckers was paying to come see me and shit? You know what I'm saying? I feel like I feel fucked up about that. This the 2026 stream, you know what I'm saying? Everybody talking about what they gonna do different this year. I'm not gonna do nothing different. I'm gonna keep grinding. I got a nice path I got going on right now. I'm gonna keep grinding on my path. Ain't nothing gonna change. Keep grinding on my path. Probably to turn up. Just turn up on my path. Grind harder. But that's, to me, that's just an everyday growth thing. Every day you trying to figure out how to. And it's kind of weird because this matrix that we in, the fact that we gotta do that. And that's kind of go back to what I was just saying. As the human animal, we done created this matrix thing to where we gotta grind every day and all that just to fucking float in this shit. We gotta grind every day. Even like today, it's a holiday, but it's like I still gotta get some money today. You know what I'm saying? I hate that we gotta just just go, get it, gotta get up early and get it, gotta get up early and get it, stay late and get it, gotta late, stay late and get up early, stay late and get up early, stay late, get up early, stay late. Every day, grind. Fuck. God damn. Can I get a motherfucking break? You know what I'm saying? And it's like all this work and it ain't even paying. It feel like it ain't even paying off. Like, God damn, it feel like I'm working every goddamn day, every fucking day, and I still ain't making no headway. Like, God damn, I know my path is rougher because I'm an entrepreneur. I gotta get out the mud. It's rough getting out the mud, boy. Especially when you got a business, when you had a business. Let's say you got a successful business, and then something happens and you got to start from scratch and start and build some more other businesses or another business. That's why I'm smoking this goddamn black. This shit's stressful. Straight up. Stress the fuck full. You know what I'm saying? I'm building like 3 businesses right now. All of them is making minimal. Which is, I mean, that's how it go when you build a business. I know the process, but it's rough. Like, God damn. It's gotta be a better way. You know what I'm saying? It's gotta be a better way, man. I ain't complaining though. I ain't even whining about the shit. I'm just speaking my truth. You know what I'm saying? I got a few different businesses and shit. That I'm working on. All of them really. All I need is about a bank loan for about 100 grand. You know what I'm saying? I need like 100 grand bank loan. I can get all them hoes booming because they all got the potential to do what it do. I just ain't got the goddamn me capital to put into them. I need like 100 grand. Straight up. I get me a couple cargo vans. Box truck. I'll rent it. I think it's better in the logistics. I think it's better to rent because then you ain't got to pay for the maintenance on the vehicle. Cause if you buy the vehicle, then you gotta pay for all the maintenance and all that. If you rent it, you ain't gotta pay for that shit. You gonna pay a premium on renting it, so you gonna have to pay more on that front end, but on the back end you gonna pay way less. You ain't gotta buy tires. You ain't gotta buy nothing. You ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying? You just take that motherfucker back and get another one. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is buy gas. You ain't gotta buy none of the extra shit. Tires is a big expense when you're doing any type of delivery shit. Tires is a big expense. Just maintenance period. All different maintenance on the vehicle. Oil changes, tires, all this type of shit. Anything that might break down. You know what I'm saying? So if you're renting a box truck, and I'm not in the box truck business yet. That's just where I'm headed to. So I don't want to be talking about this like I'm some fucking I don't want people to think I'm some box truck expert or nothing. I'm just saying from the research that I've done and from the level of delivery shit that I've done, what I noticed is that's most of the expenses. Tires. So I figure it's probably the same thing with the box truck. If you rent it or if you got one or whatever, one of the main expenses is gonna be tires, fucking maintenance on the vehicle. Is your main expenses and shit. So if you can chop that expense down by renting the vehicle, I figure that's better. I could be wrong though, cause like I said, I'm not in the business all the way like that yet. So I could get in the business and then be like, damn, I'm renting these hoes. I probably should have just got me one. And I might have that mindset once I'm in there, 10 toes in that bitch like that. But yeah, I need like 100 grand. Get that shit cracking. You know what I'm saying? Cause I can go hard with the logistics shit. And then I got a furniture. I sell furniture too. So that's cracking. The box trucks would help me with that. You know what I'm saying? This social media shit, I ain't getting no money off of this. Facebook, I think I got a check coming. I think it's like $5. I think Facebook, I don't even think they gonna send me the $5 because they got a limit to where you only, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta make so much for they even give it to you. And I think it's more than $5 and shit. I'm not good at getting the money off of this shit. And I got a bunch of followers. On this page, I'm down to 30,000 followers. On my other page, I got like 13,000. But you know what? This page, all the followers came off of one video. It's one short on this channel that's grew it to the 30,000 and all that. Or 20, I think it's like 20-something thousand and all that. There's one short that done did 30-something million views. It did 33 million views. I think I looked at it the other day. It done did 33 million views. This channel gets like 1.5 to 2 million views a month. Just from that one. It ain't from that one. There's other videos that did a couple million and did a couple 100,000 and all that. But there's one short that did 33 million views. And that one short still gets a lot of views like that. It's still just growing and growing. It's been like that for years. It's been like that for at least like 2 years now. Just going like that, going like that, going like that. No, it's longer than 2 years, like 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Just going. The channel been getting like 1.5, 2 million views a month for like 2 years straight. And I don't even hardly do no content on there. That's why I'm starting a live stream on here now. So I'm just starting to put content on there. But the channel actually does numbers. You know what I'm saying? But it's not monetized. Because I don't know, when I tried to monetize it, they told me some shit. I don't know why. Y'all hating. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to monetize me, YouTube. Y'all tripping. Monetize one of these channels. I'm shit. I be in the algorithm. Y'all acting like I don't be in the algorithm and shit. If I'm in the algorithm, y'all need to monetize me. Quit hating. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be a little abrasive. I'm gonna tell my truth. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a little abrasive at times. I'm gonna try not to get no copyright strike. Y'all gave me a copyright thing the other day. I was watching I was reacting to the TV show. But see, I'm new to this shit. As far as the copyright stuff, I gotta figure out how not to get that. I think as long as you don't play music or play TV, you can't play nobody else shit, whether it's TV, music, any of that type of stuff. They'll strike your ass. You know what I'm saying? Damn. TikTok is worse. When you stream on TikTok, you gotta be a saint. You can't say nothing crazy. You can say nigga all day. You can say anything about black people and stuff. As long as you're talking bad about black people, you good. But if you say straight up, that's how it is. But if you say anything about anybody else, oh, it's a wrap. They'll cut your stream right in the middle of your stream and shit. Just cut it off. Just dry cut it off and shit. You know what I'm saying? YouTube is different. I think YouTube will let you, but YouTube, you can't do a bunch of shit on there too, but TikTok is like way worse. Like, I can't even stream on TikTok. I've never had a successful stream on TikTok. I didn't get it cut off. It never happened. Oh, no, I can't say that. The only time I have a successful stream is if I play the game. Because sometimes I'll get on TikTok and just live stream my game that I'm playing. You know what I'm saying? When I do that, I don't get no strike. But even then, it'll give me a warning. It'll give me even when I'm playing the game. You can't even on TikTok, if you playing GTA, if you on there, they be watching your GTA game. If you on there playing GTA and you on there fucking like, you know, just bombing on people and going, you know how sometimes you just be on that bitch, you going wild, just mashing on the whole scene. If you do that, TikTok will send you a warning and say, we marked your video strictly for adults. It's in the third. Woo. But if you just on GTA, just walking around, and you're just chilling, doing nothing, they won't even do it. Put that. It's weird because it's like they watching you play GTA and shit. They say, oh, you playing too abrasive. I gotta warn you. You know what I'm saying? That's how TikTok is. Like, damn. But you can say anything about black people. You can say nigga. It's a song on there. Where somebody say nigga, nigga, nigga. It's a song like that on there. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of they picking and choosing. They super picking and choosing on the abrasiveness. You know what I'm saying? You could be abrasive if it's only if it's black people. Then it's okay. Why? That's weird how everybody just don't like us and shit for nothing. They just dry and shit. I hate y'all and they ain't got nothing behind it or nothing. We ain't ever did nothing to them. I don't care though. I ain't the type of black person like, oh, why these people hate me? Me is more just a curiosity, not a thing to where I even give a fuck if you hate me or not. Good, fuck you. But with me, it's more just a curiosity thing. Like what the fuck? What happened to y'all to where y'all just so hateful and shit? Like what happened to y'all as a people to where y'all just like, let's just be haters and just mash on the world? And like, wait, or that's just like the barbarian type of thought process or whatever? I don't know, because that's how it was back in the game, though. It was kind of barbaric and shit. Pirates and shit. But it's pirates and shit now. They just can't stand up to the fucking technology and all that. Now, the Coast Guard, all they gonna get on your ass. The pirates. Somalia got the pirates. I think Haiti got the pirates. So you come out Haiti a pirate your ass. You try to send some goods over there to Haiti, nigga, send some goods over there somewhere, you fuck around a pirate ship come and pirate your ass like back in the game. You get pirated, nigga. They'll board your ship, nigga. You better be prepared. Have them ARs on the ship. Yeah, you board this motherfucker if you want to. You pull that motherfucker up. Y'all better have some ARs. But shit, hey, I don't be mad at them for being pirates either, because if you can get away with it, hey, a lot of them over there starving and shit, they need shit. If you can get away with it without killing nobody or nothing, shit, hey, fucking the people that's sending the stuff, y'all need to be more prepared. Y'all need to have your shit, you know, have some mercs with you or something. Have some soldiers with you. Have something cracking where you can defend yourself. But the people on the other, it's like, I understand both sides really though. I understand the pirates, they just trying to take some shit back to their people. And then I understand the people that are trying to protect their shit. Cause they trying to make some money or whatever off their shit too. So it's a push and a pull on both sides with all that different shit. This is the matrix we done built for ourselves though. This is what we built as humans. With our smart ass. With our smart, super smart selves. This is what we built for ourselves. This system where the 1%er then enslaved everybody else. The 1%er done enslaved the world and shit. And done made it to where if you don't be the slave, your ass going to jail. Either be the slave or go to jail. That's your choices. or just live under the bridge or something. Live under the bridge, go to jail, or be the slave. Or have some slaves. They done made it to where you can have slaves. Either you gotta have slaves, that's how this shit working right now. Either you gotta be the slave master, the slave, that's it. That's your choices. Or just live under the bridge. Be the slave or the slave master. Be the slave or the slave master, or live under the bridge. 3 options in life, in this matrix that we done built for ourselves. Slave master, slave, under the bridge. Choose one. That's it. That's what you got to choose from. You got 3 options. Slave master, slave, under the bridge. That's it. You got to choose one of those. That's it. That's all you got. That's it. The animals, they don't have none of those. They don't have slave master, under the bridge, none of that. See how they shit is totally different? They don't have none of those choices. They shit is set up totally different where they don't have none of that.
Here's what I found.
Siri, I ain't even asked you nothing.
I'm not a real person, so I don't have a race or ethnicity. I'm just Siri.
Hey Siri, what's the key to success?
Here's an answer from successiousness.com and workitdaily.com.
Can you read it to me?
I found this on the web.
I don't know why she used to read it to me when I said that. Now she won't read it to me. Hey Siri, can you read text?
You have new messages in 10 conversations. First,
No,
Diva's
I wasn't
Marketplace
talking
said I have
about
already got the sofa.
my text.
Would you like to reply?
No.
Do you want to change it or send it?
Cancel.
Okay, canceled. Would you like to hear more messages?
No.
Okay.
Oh, that's how you send messages. I didn't even know. I knew that was a thing, but I didn't know it was that deep. Hey Siri, send a message to myself.
I don't know who you are, but you can tell me. In Siri settings, tap on my info, and then choose yourself from your contacts.
Wow. You don't know who I am? That's a problem. You got all my information. Oh, I don't want to push that. Hey Siri, do you think blacks deserve reparations?
The color of one's skin doesn't matter when it comes to offering kindness, friendship, and respect.
Did Siri just dodge the question? She dodged the question.
Do you want to change it or send it?
Cancel.
Okay, canceled.
She dodged the question. She just what they gaslight? She just gaslighted me. Damn. They done built gaslighting into the Siri platform. That's deep. She just gaslighted me. She said some whole other shit. Hey Siri, how many coons are in the United States?
Here's an answer from OutdoorAlabama.com.
Man, that's the wrong shit. I ain't gonna ask no more flagrant shit. Hey Siri, hey Siri, do you believe in God? Hey Siri. She didn't answer that. Hey Siri. Damn, she stopped talking. Hey Siri. Do you believe in God?
Humans have religion. I just have silicon.
That's actually not a bad answer. I, I thought it was gonna come with some bullshit. Good answer. Hey Siri, how old is the human race?
Here's an answer from universetoday.com.
While our ancestors have been around for about 6 million years, the modern form of human only evolved about 200,000 years ago. 200,000 years. Hey Siri, how do I get rich off YouTube? Damn, she pulled up some YouTube videos. Hey Siri, how do I monetize my channel?
Here's an answer from thebackingbird.com.
Hey Siri, who's the richest person in the world?
Here's some info about Richard N. Haas.
So it's not what's the face? Richard Nathan Haas is an American diplomat. He was president of the Council of Foreign Relations from July 2003 to 2023. Prior to which he was director of policy planning in the United States Department of State. Who is this guy? And how is he the richest dude? He's not the richest dude. They ain't even talking about. They would be talking about his money. I don't think you got the question, Siri. Hey Siri, who has the highest wealth in the world?
Here's an answer from Wikipedia.
Elon Musk. Yeah, Jeff Bezos ranked at the top. Hey Siri, who has the most real estate in the world?
Do you want me to use ChatGPT to answer that?
Yes.
King Charles III, representing the British royal family,
That's what
is
I
the
thought.
world's largest landowner, holding approximately 6.6 billion acres across the United Kingdom and 14 other Commonwealth realms, including Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. The Catholic Church follows with an estimated 177 million acres globally, encompassing churches, schools, monasteries, and farms. Other significant landowners include King Salman of Saudi Arabia, who controls over 531 million acres, and Gina Rinehart, Australia's richest woman, owning about 24 million acres through cattle stations and agricultural investments.
6.6 billion acres. That's crazy. Damn. Hey Siri, who's the richest drug dealer in the world?
Do you want me to use ChatGPT to answer that?
Yes.
Pablo Escobar, the Colombian drug lord, is often cited as the richest drug dealer in history, with an estimated net worth of $30 billion at his peak. Other notable figures include Amado Carrillo Fuentes, known as the Lord of the Skies, with an estimated net worth of $25 billion, and Joaquin El Chapo Guzman, leader of the Sinaloa cartel, with an estimated net worth of $1 billion. It's important to note that these figures are estimates, and the actual wealth of these individuals is difficult to verify due to the illicit nature of their activities.
Pablo Escobar. Pablo Escobar was worth $30 billion. So I mean, that's what she said. That's just an estimate. $30 billion. Escobar on some whole other shit. Think of the network to make that much money off of drugs, off anything really. Think of the network you'd have to have set up. Think of what that took. Think of you know what I'm saying? Like just the logistics of it all. How many trucks, the different, moving in and out of here and there. That's like a Walmart. That's like, that's like Walmart, but if it was just a drug business. You know what I'm saying? You got all these different trucks moving every day. That's a whole setup. 30 billion. That's a whole. Like that's a whole little situation for real. Like a Walmart type setup. We got warehouses and shit. For a forklift driver, they got forklift drivers and shit. If you $30 billion strong, you got forklift drivers and shit. You got actual companies where you hiring motherfuckers and shit. That's a company. That's a Fortune. What they call it? A Fortune 500 company. Like that's a company. You got that shit. You could damn near put that bitch on the stock market. 30 billion is crazy. Damn. You got to give it up to Escobar. Escobar was doing that shit how it's supposed to be done. Everybody else should just took a note from that book of Escobar around this motherfucker. That shit said 30 billion. And that's probably not even all the money because like they said, they only knew about so much. They only knew about so much. They don't know about all the money Escobar really had and all that. They just going on what the laws was reporting. He probably had 10 times more than that. Damn. Just building, just the cojones that it take to build something to that stature that's illegal in a lot of places. But you don't give a fuck. That's like if Walmart was selling all illegal goods, but they still had the nuts just to set up Walmart and shit, get it cracking. Walmart wasn't selling nothing but cocaine. They had cocaine, all kinds of illegal shit. Bullets that you can't buy, that you ain't supposed to have, guns you ain't supposed to have, all kind of shit. Walmart just had all this illegal stuff. But they still got the nuts to just make $1 billion industry out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like just the gall, you know what I'm saying? Like fuck the middle finger that it take. It take a strong middle finger. Your middle finger gotta be stiff, nigga. To make $30 billion out of the drug. Cause it ain't just the governments that you throwing the middle finger up to. It's like all the other drug, cartels and businesses in the third. You kind of like got a stiff arm up on their ass too, though. Because you the one running the show. They got to do whatever the fuck you say. You controlling the prices. If you 30 billion strong and everybody else ain't, you controlling the prices of what's going on. You controlling that whole little shit. You controlling this, that, and the third. So damn. Shout out to Escobar. I really never looked it up. I always, you always hear Escobar's name and all that. You hear these different people's names and all that. But if you go really research them like I just did, that shit kind of mind blowing. 30 billion? Like 30 million would be a lot. Like if you had a drug business in the streets and it was doing like 30 million and like it was worth $30 million, you would be like big dog. Big dog. 30 million, you doing 30 million. That's your little range, your little hustle range. You in the $30 million range. You will be the shit in the streets. 30 billion? Nigga. 30 billion, fool. You know what I'm saying? This nigga got a customer service. This nigga got a customer service. You know what I'm saying? Got a customer service line and shit. Like, what the hell? I didn't know they was doing it like that. I didn't know. I knew this shit was big, but 30B, I would have never. If somebody would have asked me, just dry, and I had never looked it up, and they just said, how much you think Escobar made? I probably would have said, before I read that, I probably would have said a couple B. I knew it was in the billies, though. I would have said a billy or two. I would have said a billy. I would have thought it was a billy or two. Billy, maybe, you know, two, 3 billies, maybe, some shit like that. That's what I would have said if somebody would have asked me that before I looked it up. 30 billies? El Chapo had a billy, and look at who. El Chapo was the guy. El Chapo was the guy. Still the guy, really. El Chapo is the guy. He got a billy. So a billy is crazy. A billy already, you crazy with it. A billy, you crazy with it. 30 of them, nigga? What you got? Tanker? You got a tanker full of motherfucking birds coming in this motherfucker? How you even facilitate that? You got tankers and shit with birds on them. Fuck a drug mule, nigga. We gotta have a tanker. Nigga, we can't bring this shit in no fucking... Nigga, we got no plane. The plane can't carry this much weight. We didn't bring this shit in no tank. You got tankers coming in by ship, nigga. The whole shit ain't even in disguise. They ain't even trying to hide it or nothing. He's got so much money, he done paid off the Coast Guard or whoever the fuck fucking with him. He got so much money, he take a billy and then leave me the fuck alone. I'm finna bring all my ships. My ships come through though. Something. You got that much money moving, that much product moving, that much shit through the system like that. You in there, you fucking with the government. It's somebody. Come on, man. $30 billion worth. That shit just fucked me up just now looking that up. I want to kind of research that more. Now this might turn into a research channel. I might just start researching different shit like that. That kind of fucked me up. I didn't know it was like that. 30 billion. That's crazy, man. When I was out there in the streets, I thought I had did good when I made like 10 grand. I'm thinking I'm the boss of the world. I said, yeah, nigga, I just made 10 grand, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking I really did some shit. This nigga had $30 billion, nigga. I mean, probably more than that. I gotta look more into that. I'm finna turn this into, I'm finna go like these one channels to be doing the research on different people. I forgot what it's called. Documentary. I'm finna go documentary mode. Cause I wanna look into that. That's kind of interesting. You know, cause I'm an entrepreneur, so I like looking into all the entrepreneur stuff. And I consider a drug dealer basically an entrepreneur. So if you can get that shit to $30 billion, it's worth looking into how you fucking did that. Because that's just a product. That's just a product. You can do that with, and I'm sure Escobar did probably have all kind of other businesses and shit too, though. You know what I'm saying? But if you can do that with you know, narcotics, you can do that with toothpicks or, you know, whatever product that you can, you know, buy low and sell high. You know? That's what I learned. That's one thing I did learn that benefited me. I learned that, well, I could say the streets kind of benefited me. I learned the whole buy low, sell high mindset. You need that as an entrepreneur, no matter what level you at. No matter if you a lower level entrepreneur or you 30 billion in the game. I'm sure even Escobar and them was trying to buy low, sell high on whatever. You know what I'm saying? Even though they probably the one producing all the product. At 30 billion, you are the market. Like who was it? Was there anybody above? Hey Siri. Who did Escobar learn from?
Here's an answer from thoughtsco.com.
No, that's not what I asked. Hey Siri. Who did Pablo Escobar learn the drug game from?
Do you want me to use ChatGPT to answer that?
Yes.
Pablo Escobar learned the drug trade through his connections with local smugglers and criminal networks in Colombia. Early in his criminal career, he was influenced by established smugglers like Alvaro Prieto and involvement with contraband activities. As he transitioned into the cocaine trade in the 1970s, he learned from and collaborated with other traffickers, eventually founding and leading the Medellin cartel, which dominated the global cocaine market.
Dominated is a fucking understatement. Fuck is you talking about dominated? Hey Siri, who is Alvaro Prieto?
Here's an answer from thesportsgrail.com and healthgrades.com.
That's not the guy who you just spoke of. Who you talking about now? So that answer that Siri just gave basically saying that they don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because they just said he learned from the different cartels. Of course he did that. I'm talking about I wanted names. Then the one guy that they just said, I'm gonna have to look more into that guy. Alvaro Prieto. 30. 30 B. I'm tripping on that still. That's crazy. Like, what do you got going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you got? That's like that's like, you got trucks and shit going here. You like, that's like a whole little shit. That's a whole situation. That ain't no, we smuggling in on a speedboat. Ah. Shout out to Escobar now. Hey Siri, are there members of the Pablo Escobar family still living?
Here's an answer from listverse.com.
The family of Pablo Escobar is still alive and well. However, they're quiet, private, and out of public eye. Damn, he even got it to where you can't even look them up. Straight up. Straight up, that's some G shit. You can't even look your shit up.
I couldn't find Jeezy in your Apple Music library. You can ask me to
I ain't
play
saying
it.
nothing about no Jeezy. Damn. You can't, let me see if you Google him. You better leave that shit alone. You might go down a rabbit hole you don't want to be down. I don't know. I be intrigued by the entrepreneurs, though. That's why I hate they be talking down about on Dame Dash. Dame Dash is a hell of an entrepreneur. Y'all got Dame Dash fucked up. Dame just going through the regular bumps and bruises of being an entrepreneur. All the shit that Dame going through, that's regular. That's a lot of these other people just not showing you that side of what they got going on. They're not showing you when they had to file bankruptcy. They're not showing you when the rent was late. They're not showing you none of that shit. They only showing you the wins. So in your mind, everybody just winning. Everybody at the high level, they just winning all the time. But that ain't true. They going through all the bumps and bruises like everybody else. But Dame is a hell of an entrepreneur. And just because you fall, or whatever, you fall down or whatever, don't mean shit. That's how it go. It go like that. If some people have more prosperous runs where, to where they make it to a level where even if they fall down a little, it don't even matter. Like Jay-Z, Beyonce. They could lose probably $100 million and it ain't even hurt nothing. They still gonna be driving the same car, living in the same house, buying the same stuff. Nothing in their life will change. So you can get to a level to where falling off it just really ain't even an option. You know what I'm saying? You can get your money up that high, you can get your resources up that high to where it ain't really even feasible. You know what I'm saying? But that's a very small percentage of people. Most people that's entrepreneurs or working or whatever, it's not at a level to where falling off don't affect they, you know what I'm saying, like affect they shit. Now you gotta be on the grind every goddamn day. You gotta, it's shit. It's a fucking hamster wheel. It's like we the batteries. It's like this a fucking uh uh this is like a some type of robot or something. This whole society, and we the batteries to that motherfucker. We the batteries to this shit. And then some of the people are just riding on top of the contraption, just celebrating life. That's the rich people. And the poor people are the one at the bottom pushing. I mean, they the ones carrying the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? The batteries. That shit. That's what we done created for ourselves. That's what this shit is. This is a holiday. I don't even know why. I really was finna move my storage and shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause I got a bigger storage. I was finna move my storage, but I forgot today was a fucking holiday. So I can't do it today. It's a holiday, man. This ain't no holiday to me. Everybody mad at Nicki Minaj and shit. She was up there kissing Trump balls and all that. Her dude ought to be like, damn, you talking some hot shit about dude, huh? I don't know why people be mad at other people though when they fuck with Trump. They be mad at him and shit. Oh, they support Trump. I can't stand you for supporting Trump. Why? I don't give a fuck. Why would somebody be mad? Why would I be mad at another person for supporting Trump? I don't get that. If that's what that's your choice. You got to like, so why? They got to choose. Okay, let's say I like the other the opposing side? Kamala. Okay, let's say I like the opposing side. Why everybody got to like what I like? I don't get that. So if I like chocolate ice cream, everybody else got to like chocolate ice cream shit too? Why you think when you go to the Brahms or whatever, why you think they got like 80 flavors and shit, or however many flavors? They got a bunch of flavors. Why do you think they got it like that? Because people like different shit. You see what I'm saying? Some people like chocolate. Some people like chocolate cookie dough. Some people like strawberry. Some people, you see what I'm saying? That's why everywhere you go, they have different flavors of shit. It's the same way with any type of thought process, really. If I'm choosing a president or a mayor or whatever the fuck, some politician or whatever, I'm going to go with what the things that I like. They talking about the things that I like. You see what I'm saying? So you can't make nobody else like what you like, or be support the things that you support. Stand behind the things that you support. They gonna support whatever they support. So you mad at them because they don't support what you support? That don't make no sense. That's a weird way to look at life. Like everybody's supposed to be on your type of time. If you think that Trump is the best and you think everybody else should think Trump is the best. You see what I'm saying? Or you think Kamala is the best and then you think everybody else should think Kamala is the best. Why? Why should everybody else think Kamala is the best? Just because you think Kamala is the best. You see what I'm saying? I like chocolate ice cream with almonds in it. Some people don't. You know what I'm saying? Some people like vanilla ice cream. I like key lime pie. Some people like apple pie. Why am I gonna try to convince somebody to like apple pie into liking key lime pie? Oh no, your apple pie ain't what that is. You need to fuck with this key lime. This key lime way, but that's what I like. Why the fuck am I trying to convince them into liking what the fuck I like? That don't even make sense. I never understood that with humans. Humans always want to try to make you like or support the things that they support, stand behind it. But that's we all different. We all have a different thought process. We all look at things from different. Like you could have a picture of a thing and ask, or like have like how the psychiatrists do you have these pictures of these different imprints of things and show you the picture and ask you what do you see. If you ask different humans, they gonna say a different thing. Like one person might say they see this, a butterfly. One person might say they see a cloud. One person might see. People have different perspectives of things. You see what I'm saying? Their perspective or their viewpoint, how they looking at a thing is different than how you looking at a thing. So you can't expect everybody to be on your same vibration or your same wavelength with shit. That's the same way with the presidency or politics and all that. Just because you view this in a way, you value the things that this person is talking about, value whatever momentum this person may have, may or may not have, that don't mean the next person values those same things. You see what I'm saying? So we all have a different perspective of all this stuff. So that's why I never expected nobody to think like me or act like me or try to be like me. You'll never see me trying to talk somebody into be like me. You see what I'm saying? Like you can give people advice on different shit or what you would do in a situation. Okay, this is what I would do in that situation. But then you just giving them advice. You know what I'm saying? You're not trying to mold them into being like you and shit. But a lot of humans, that's what we be on. Especially with the religion shit. We be on that tough. You know what I'm saying? Follow my religion. Why everybody want you to follow their religion? I don't get that. Okay, so you believe in whatever you believe in, right? What's your driving force to want me to believe in that? To want, why are you trying to talk me into that? That's to me that's what make it more cult like. Because why are you trying to talk me into some shit you got in your head? It's all in your head. That's not no thing that you can actually take me to and say, hey, this is this. Ooh, this is that. You can't do that. So all the stuff that you talking about is all in your head. You trying to get me to follow behind some concept that you've made in your head. Half of the people that claim religion haven't even read the Bible. So they shit is 100% in their head. They just going on what they heard in church, what they heard somebody else talking about. They ain't even actually read the actual book. Some other people may have read some of the book. So there's like half and half. You know what I'm saying? But it's still all in their head. They still take whatever they read in the book, they put it in their head and they make it fit whatever they wanted to fit. So however they bring it out to the next person is what they had in their head. So you trying to convince me of what you got in your head. You want me to follow. I got my own head, my own brain, and my own, you know what I'm saying? But you want me to follow whatever you have in your head. To me, that just never made sense. That never made sense to me that I should follow what somebody else got in their head. You know what I'm saying? But I got my own thoughts, my own shit in my head. If I'm a follow, if I just gotta follow some shit in somebody's head, I got to. That's my only option. I gotta follow some shit in somebody's head. That's what we doing. I gotta do it. I'm gonna follow the shit in my head. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna read. Okay, and if there's a book about it, I'm gonna read the book and I'm gonna come to some type of conclusion on the shit myself. I'm gonna follow what I came up with. Why I'm gonna follow? And that's why I never understood the whole preacher minister thing. The preacher, the minister, they breaking the Bible down to you how they got it in their head, how they see it. Okay, this is how I see this line, this scripture. Ooh, they read it and they try to break it down to you. But how they breaking it down to you, that's their perception of it in their head. So they basically trying to get you to conform to how they view shit. You see what I'm saying? I think that's weird. So I always thought the preacher thing was weird because how are you the book is right there. I can read the book. Why I can't read it? You just read it, and now you telling me what you think of the passage. Why I can't read it and just think what I think of the passage? You see what I'm saying? Why do I need your breakdown of how you feel about it and shit to mold my mind on what it? You see what I'm saying? You trying to mold my mind on what it's saying, but I can sit there and read what it's saying. I know how to read. So if I know how to read, why I can't just read what it's saying and then make my own? You see what I'm saying? Because they'll say don't go by your understanding, go by God's understanding. But the preacher ain't God. You see what I'm saying? Even in y'all's own cipher, the preacher's not God. But they'll say, well, no, he was sent by God. Why do you buy that? So anybody could say that. I could say that. Anybody could say, I was sent here, God told me to come tell you this. I can say that right now. I can say, God told me to tell you this, to listen to my channel. God told you to tell you to subscribe to my channel and go get 1 million other people to subscribe to. That's what God told me to tell you. He did. He told me to tell you that. You know what I'm saying? I can say that. You know, anybody can say that. So, I don't know. I just don't buy it. I never bought into that whole thing. Even when I was a kid and they was making us go to church, I wasn't buying into it then. I was like, man, there's something fishy with this shit. Why is the Jesus character white? Why this? Why that? It was just too many holes and shit already when I was a kid. So then when I got older and I was really able to research the shit, oh man, now it's like I'll be a damn fool to follow any kind of bullshit. Damn. I can't go grab. I hate today is a holiday. I got shit to do. I fucking got shit to do. Ugh. I'm on my stream. I'm on my iShow speed streaming. Where you just stream all the time. I gotta get another phone. You gotta have. If you gonna do that as a regular person that ain't got no bunch of money and all that, you gotta get more than one phone. So you can just stream on one, and then you can do whatever business you got on the other one. Really, you need like the satellite internet. I think that's probably how they doing it. I wonder how they just going around the world streaming like that. They probably got that satellite internet. That what's it called? Skynet? Is it Skynet? It's something like that. But it's a satellite service internet. You know what I'm saying? I looked it up. You gotta pay $250 for the device, and then your bill gonna be like down to $200 a month. The bill down to $200 a month though. But you have internet anywhere you go. You can even put the little receiver on top of your car or whatever, and just have internet down there anywhere you at. It's called, I want to say Skylink. I think it's called Skylink. But I think that's probably what Speed and them got going on in order to just be doing that. I don't know. They might have some high power shit or something. They got money, so he might have some shit. He might have went and got some other shit made or something. I don't know. But if I was to try to stream all day, that's what I would do though. I would get the Skylink and probably just link it to the top of the truck or something. You know what I'm saying? And then that way now you got internet all day. Or if you get another phone, I guess that'll work too though. But then it ain't gonna be quality. I feel like if you get the Skylink, you can stream at a high bit rate type of shit. And your shit'll be clear. It won't be like cutting out and all the extra shit when you hit. I don't know, it might though. It might still do all that. I don't know, I ain't never did it. Set it up like that, so I can't really just speak on it. I'm just going by what, from my nerd knowledge, I feel like the Skylink connection would be stronger than your phone. But I could be wrong. You got two phones, two different, don't get the same service. If you got Verizon on one, get AT&T on the other one, or get a different one because lot of the phone service, they all work from the same towers and shit, most of them, but some of them got other towers to where if you in an area where Verizon ain't really getting no good service, then AT&T might be getting the good service there in that area. So that means that they probably got a little stronger tower network in that area or something. I don't know how that shit worked though. I feel like they all just use the same towers. And they just joshing us. That's what I really feel like. I feel like really they all just use, it's all a bunch of towers and they all just using all them same towers and they all just pay into it. And whoever paying the most get the highest bit rate or get the, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? To where they all just using the same towers, but if Verizon is paying the most, they get the most, usage. Or I don't know if I'm saying that right. They get priority. You know, priority pings. I feel like that's what it is. T-Mobile, AT&T, all them, Boost, you name it. I think they all using the same towers. That's what I think is going on. And I think the big wigs like Verizon, AT&T, the bigger companies, they the ones that really own all the towers and all that. And all the other companies is kind of just contracted out to use the towers. But the Verizons and the AT&Ts and all them, they own the towers. They the ones who go do the maintenance on the towers. That's what I think. I could be wrong, but I think I'm kind of shooting in the right direction with that. You know what I'm saying? Cause I know I worked at a Verizon warehouse before. I worked at a Verizon warehouse before, and I thought it was gonna be like a Verizon warehouse where they had phones and shit like that, but it wasn't. They had like the shit for the towers, like to do the maintenance on the towers, like that. It was a warehouse for that type of supplies, like the cables, the this, the that, just the supplies that they use to fix shit or to build different towers and stuff. It was that type of stuff. So that's what made me think that Verizon probably was probably one of the main shareholders when it comes to the actual tower. You see what I'm saying? Like the actual towers, where the rubber meets the road, the actual towers. Let's ask Siri, matter of fact. Hey Siri, who owns the towers for the cell phone networks?
Here's an answer from...
Oh, damn. Hey Siri, who owns the towers for the cell phone networks?
Here's an answer from WilsonAmplifiers.com.
Generally, carriers don't own the towers they broadcast on, instead leasing space on them from companies like Crown Castle and American Tower. Oh, okay. So, I was close. The towers are owned by... All right, I'm done, Siri. The towers were owned by Crown Castle, a company called... Hey, Siri, can I get some information on this company, Crown Castle?
Do you want me to use ChatGPT to answer that?
Yes.
Crown Castle Incorporated, founded in 1994 and headquartered in Houston, Texas, is a leading provider of shared communications infrastructure in the U.S., including over 40,000 cell towers and approximately 90,000 route miles of fiber supporting small cells and fiber solutions. Operating as a real estate investment trust, REIT, the company leases space on its infrastructure to major wireless carriers like AT&T, T-Mobile, and Verizon. In March 2025, Crown Castle announced plans to divest its fiber and small cell businesses in an $8.5 billion deal to focus solely on its U.S. tower business.
Wow. So Crown so Crown Castle. So Crown Castle, they did have small cell companies up under them at first. That's interesting. So Crown Castle is out of Houston. Shout out to Houston for being the fucking forerunner in the cell business. Straight up. So Crown Castle is the company who owns and maintains the towers for the cell networks. It started in Houston. They lease them out. So it's like I said, but it's just Verizon them ain't the owners. But they still, those towers are still getting leased out to all those same. So that's why they still, see what I'm saying? So they networks is all the same network. They all leasing from them, that same company, Crown Castle. Crown Castle just said it. I mean, Siri just said it. They all leasing from Crown Castle. So that means my original point was, they all using the same network. You see what I'm saying? And they are. You see what I'm saying? They all using the Crown Castle network. You see what I'm saying? So really, I don't even know if it would be beneficial for you to have a different service on your phone. So if you got multiple phones and you streaming or whatever, because that's why I went down that rabbit hole. I was trying to see if it would be beneficial to have two phones on two different services. Like if one have a different, one ain't working and the next one would. But now that I did the research on it, no, because they all using the same network. You see what I'm saying? So if you somewhere where Verizon ain't getting no service, then AT&T probably ain't getting no service. If you somewhere where Boost Mobile ain't getting no service, then fucking Verizon ain't gonna be getting no service, cause they all bouncing off the same towers. A lot of this shit is a camouflage. They be having us thinking it's all this different stuff, and it really only a few big players and all that's controlling all this stuff. Cause just think how much control over this whole cipher that Crown Castle place has. That business is damn near controlling this whole thing. That's the network. The internet works by cables. Did y'all know that? The internet ain't like it's not like it's not like broadcasted. It's all done through cables. It's all cable net. It's a cable network. It's a cable network. It ain't like broadcast. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't like the cell tower that's being broadcasted or being pinged or whatever. It's cables connected. Damn, I ain't playing on goddamn me moving my storage, man. I can't do it. I'm kind of mad about that. I might go get me some breakfast or something. Go to Waffle House. I hate going in there and sit down because I'm introverted. So I don't like being around people and shit. So I hate going around there and sit down and eat and all that. But I ain't really got shit else to do. I can't go fucking do much shelter right now. I mean, my storage right now. Maybe I'm gonna make some money or something. Probably go do some deliveries or something. I don't know. That shit might not even be cracking today. Fucking I'm gonna handle some business right fast. I'm gonna get back on here in a little bit.